All right, everybody, welcome to another RD2L cast by Have No Pity and Xylem. We are here with No Coach versus NooBie. I am Have No Pity.
Dyer's Band.
And I'm Xylem. Welcome, guys.
And we're jumping right into this. These two teams are top of the division right now for EST Thursday. I believe that No Coach is undefeated at 4-0, whereas NooBie has one loss at 3-1. Also, very original with your icon, fellas.
Dyer's Band.
I mean, both of these teams are really displaying some high-level cosmetic play already.
Yeah.
We've got a great icon from NooBie. Very, very clever.
Yeah, I've
original.
never seen that before. Green? Yeah. I mean, who does that? It's amazing.
And then no Coach?
10 seconds to go.
I mean, that's just brilliance. That's something you can hang in the MoMA.
It's elegant in its simplicity. But to jump into the bans and picks...
Reserve time.
We see the Lycan ban, of course. This is going to be banned every time against Dyer. And the Jakiro ban is a little abnormal. We've seen a lot of Jakiro play recently at the pro level, but not a lot at this level. What do you think about that?
Dyer's pick.
I think it's a strong pushing ability. The Death Prophet was the one I was expecting to see come out of the first 4 picks, definitely. I think he's a first ban no matter what.
Yeah, it definitely was about a month ago, and I think it still continues to be for some teams. We see the Doom pickup. This kind of was really big, fell off, and then is back. So
I mean, Doom's just strong. Like,
yeah,
he gets lanes, or he doesn't lose a lane. He doesn't ever really win a lane. But he gets his gold. He gets his levels. He's got one of the best abilities in the game.
5 seconds.
Devour. Yeah.
Reserve time.
Okay, 2 of the best abilities in the game, because I do actually think Devour is a amazing ability.
We see the Faceless Void pickup. This is not even remotely surprising. Renix also happens to, or Nox, I guess he is here, happens to also captain my JDL team, so I've seen his drafts a lot. And the Faceless Void is no surprise. He is one of those captains that really finds the hero to be just extremely strong and so flexible. You can run him. You can even run Void as a mid, but you can run him as an offlaner, or you can still run him. He's a viable, carry. People don't do it very often, but you can still run him as a pure carry. So
yeah,
he's very good at shutting down. I mean, like Doom, for instance. If he gets a Chrono, he can kill Doom. And the Razor actually is a great pickup here too, because that's one of those great counters against Void. But it's also an extremely strong hit.
Pick as a teammate for Void, because nobody's moving for 4 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's
I mean,
very true.
Faceless Void gives you probably one. Like, you start out a 5 versus 5 team fight, 4v5. Because Chrono, you drop it, you kill somebody, and now it's 4v5.
Yeah. And Eye of the Storm hits in Chrono, so if Razor somehow gets caught in Chrono, it'll still hit.
Yep.
Do Death Prophet's ghosts move inside of Chrono?
They do.
Yeah, I thought they did. So that's the only negative thing. But like you said, very good synergy with this team coming out from NooBie. No Coach's team, very meta right now. Well, I guess so are both teams. I shouldn't say that. Very strong, but then again, so is NooBie. So this is going to come down to kind of the lanes, I think, the play. And the Wraith King for a support is
Radiant's pick.
Also very common right now.
I mean, I think we can see a Wraith King carry right now. I don't think it's a guarantee, but I think that it's a flexible hero. Depends on what they want to do.
We've seen a few people run him as carry. What I really like that the Wraith King gives you is the Wraith King gives you this wonderful ability to have a support that's pretty tanky. As he gets levels, gets tankier, and if you get to 40-45 minutes in, you can pick up some items on him, and all of a sudden he's a damage dealer that has to be dealt with. You force the team to target the Wraith King a little bit.
Yeah.
Which I think is really strong. And the Ancient Apparition pickup, they're going team blue and purple here. Ancient Apparition, super strong, a little weak in... He's one of those supports that doesn't have a flat-out stun. People were running him a lot a while ago, probably 4 or 5 months. You could probably tell me how long ago, but as a good aggressive tri-laner because of the massive damage boost he gives at the very beginning of the game.
Yep.
But
he's got one of the best level 1 abilities in the game.
Yeah, for sure. But we saw him kind of fall off a little bit. Of course, his synergy with Faceless Void again, fantastic synergy with Faceless Void.
Reserve time.
I think that that no coach is really going to rely on getting that Doom on Void. If he leaps in and you get the Doom on him, all of a sudden you win that fight, I think. I mean, I really think it's that simple.
You've got a really good shot. I mean, it's obviously like so many things come down to individual skill, come down to, just overall game strategy. But yeah, Ancient Apparition's an interesting support because he doesn't really fit into the current meta of pushing being the main strat to win for a lot of teams. But he represents probably like the second most popular strategy, not to say the second strongest strategy, but second most popular, which is like a 5-man team fighting lineup as opposed to a 5-man pushing lineup.
And I think we saw at TI4 the NooBie was going. NooBie, the actual NooBie, was going a little. I mean, they were going for early push, but they were also going for an extremely strong 5-man ball. And this is a little more like that.
The push was incidental to the fact that they completely shut down the other team in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, and we're going to see NooBie focusing really hard on the team fight aspect of it, obviously. The Vengeful Spirit pickup, this is not surprising at all. I mean, very common to see a Vengeful picked up against the Faceless because the swap gets your carry out of the fight. Even if Vengeful Spirit dies, now she has that minus damage aura, which is going to be big against people like Razor and Void. Although Razor kind of fights through that with the damage steal. And holy crap, I consider this a pretty greedy lineup. I don't know what you think. Coming out from the Radiant.
I mean, that's Tri-Core. Like, that's definitely on the greedy side. And Ancient Apparition, like, you have to get your levels on that hero, otherwise he's worthless.
So in my opinion, they should either run dual lanes, which is extremely viable. They're not going to, but I think they should think about it. They're not going to, though. And I think they should run the Void as an offlaner and the Weaver farming, because the only thing the Void's going to do this game is get Chrono off, in my opinion. I mean, I think that he's not going to get enough damage early compared to the Weaver to really be useful. And Weaver's ranged, Razor's ranged. They don't need to be inside the Chrono to do the damage. So I really think that NooBie should try to run Faceless Void in that offlane position.
I think that they're definitely... Well, no, I don't know. I mean...
Well, because if you look at No Coach, I mean, their fight in the mid game is hands down stronger than NooBie's. In my opinion. I mean, you've got minus armor coming out from Venge. You've got the only guaranteed stun. Both only guaranteed stuns are on No Coach's side. There's no stuns on the NooBie side. You've got Death Prophet's ultimate, which at level 11 is just freaking massive. And you've got Doom, who can throw down his Scorched Earth, get the Doom off on one target, probably the Weaver, at this point. And
5 seconds.
I don't know. This is, I'm afraid that NooBie lacks the mid game fight to handle what could be a really solid death.
I mean, they have Chrono. Like, if you Chrono right, you win, probably. Like, that's a lot of ifs and buts, but I think Chrono's the most important ability in this game. In general, probably, but definitely in this specific game.
10 seconds to
go. I agree with you 100%. I think that
it's a surprisingly high skill variance ability.
And now we see Viper come out. Yeah, No Coach is just saying, screw it, we're going to win early. They drop a Warlock. Again, a no stunning support.
And a greedy support, frankly.
And a greedy support. They have two supports that really need their levels. I mean, neither of these supports is effective until 6. So, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think is going to come out of this? As far as lanes, as far as how the game's going to progress?
Weaver or Void can go off lane or safe lane. Razor's definitely mid. I think we're going to see a tri-lane. I don't think we're going to see an aggressive tri-lane from NooBie. I think we could see an aggressive tri-lane from No Coach. I don't know what it would be. You could do... I don't know if they will do it. So I think we're going to see Doom off lane. I think they want to try to put their Doom off lane against their Faceless Void off lane. So I think we might see an aggressive tri-lane of Viper, Vengeful, and Wraith King, which would be rough. I think we might see NooBie. I don't think NooBie's going to try to dodge that. They could, but I don't think they will. We've got early movement, 4 going. Nope, 3 only peeling off to go into the jungle for the Radiant NooBie. And no coach. I mean, they're going 5-man ball from the start. Pings are coming out. I think they're going to catch somebody. I think they might catch 2. They've got the stuns and slows for it.
If they get a stun, it's a person dead, if not 2. This could be disastrous for NooBie right now. I'll announce the players later. Bad J's in the front. I don't like this at all. There's the stun. The Vision's going to kill him here. What's the range on it? Oh, just out of range on that stun. I don't know if they're going to be able to reach it. It looks like they're not going to be. The movement speed is not enough. And in my opinion, if you're going to go for a level 1 like this, maybe
get boots.
Boots? Yeah.
Vengeful needed boots for that.
I mean, I know why you don't, right? You want the sport items, but hey, that would have been a kill.
Yeah.
But we do see the aggressive wards coming down here. I think they're going to block with a sentry, I assume. Does this block?
I don't know. Like, I'm really bad at knowing that because I don't know the bounded boxes for that.
They block both. So I'm going to introduce the players very quickly. Familiar face in RD2L. We got Kiloas playing the Doom in the off lane, or in the safe lane farmer. We see, let me finish with the Dire first. We see Invaders going mid Death Prophet with a very interesting looking set. We see G-Man 618 is going to be a support along with RC in the bottom, playing the Wraith King and the Vengeful Spirit respectively, and the Captain K Stiggs is going to be the farming Viper. And then for the rating, we have Mercury, actually the safe lane farming Weaver. We see Bad J playing the Warlock and Sabin playing the Ancient Apparition. We see very quickly in the offlane, Crowbar is going to be the offlane Void. And mid, we have the Captain Renix playing the Razor. So we'll pull up Last Is Denies for now. But right now, we're going to see this early game should go the way of the Dire, no problem. And they have much more aggressive supports. They have wonderful poison damage coming out of K-Stiggs. It's going to be very hard for the Radiant to deal with this.
So the Radiant supports are boned. Like, they can't get close to lane. They can't pull either because they can't leave Mercury unattended. So they're in a really bad position. Mercury himself, I think, is going to be survivable enough that he'll be okay. He could still die, but he's not, like, guaranteed to get blown out or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that Dire's definitely got the better lane set up right now. We see, I believe it's Stiggs getting the... Oh, here we go.
They get the stun on Mercury, and actually, if RC had predicted that, they might have been able to get a kill. Second stun is Sakuchi would have been on cooldown, but yeah, the problem right now, and I think it was very smart of the Dire to do this, is they went for the aggressive tri-lane, which I think they were thinking about doing in the first place, but just seeing the lineup from the Radiant, there was no way that NooBie was going to be able to contest this. They just can't with the supports they have, and they can't pull anywhere. They're trying to de-ward right now, and they get down. This ward has to block, right? Maybe
I
it
don't
doesn't,
know.
but this must be blocking the camp. This ward, it's just out of range of this ward. So yeah, I think they're still blocked. Pings come out by the Radiant on the Dire trail lane. I wonder if they're going to go for something, but it looks like RC's moving into position. Lots of damage on G-Man 618, though. He needs to be a little careful here. I know he's not going to die, but that poison damage is so much. I mean, they do have good sustainability with Bad J Shadow Word, but these supports are going to be level low for a long time.
Yeah, and they're both level-dependent supports. I think they went too greedy.
Yeah, we'll see how it shapes up. Maybe a good rotation from the mid can take care of it for them. They do have this, like you said, they have Chrono, right? So
yeah,
everything's okay if you have Chrono, and apparently bashes are pretty good. I want to switch into this offlane real quick. Actually, never mind. There's engagements going, and I actually missed the first blood. Mercury gets the first blood. That's huge. I don't know how that happened, but it was on G-Man 618.
So I mean, turns out Chilling Touch plus Weaver really strong.
Yeah, they need to be more careful with that. I mean, they shouldn't be dying in this lane. I know it's, like you said, it's a lot of damage coming out, but they have the stuns and the minus armor, and K-Stiggs, Viper does so much damage. But that's going to swing this lane a lot. They're going to slow down and get a little bit of levels on those supports that really needed them.
Meanwhile, top, we're having Crowbar, the Void, take a lot of damage from the Doom. I don't think he goes down, no, but he's low. Pops the Solve and is fine, though.
So we see last hit denies. The Doom actually has 20 last hits and is leading, followed by the mid for the Dire with 16 and 0. So Dire still winning in last hits, and actually their carry is tied for third with the mid Renix. So K-Stakes keeping up with the mid, which is really nice. You'd like to see a little bit more, obviously, as the safe lane or the farming carry in a tri lane, but I think they're pretty happy with this right now. A little bit low net worth on the Viper. Do you think the Viper's going to go for the mech? I assume so.
Yeah, I mean, Vengeful could, but Viper's definitely the most natural hero to get it. I think he's getting plenty of farm to be able to do it too.
Yeah. That Doom is farming incredibly, though. 25 last hits leading the game. 25 last hits in 5 minutes is pretty damn good. I guess he's solo safe, so it's not.
I mean, that's
they might call Mercury here. Do they have a ward down? Oh no, but G-Man's gonna be caught out again. Holy chilling touch, though. So much damage.
Yep.
Sensing a pattern here.
Yep.
Radiant's mid tower.
Meanwhile, we missed to kill mid on the Razor. Not. I mean, it makes some sense. Crypt Swarm, the main source of damage for Death Prophet, not really a known to be right-clicking hero.
Doom gets the Void under the tower.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
So Wraith King, the 2 deaths on the Dire side, but the 2 solo lane people are the deaths on NooBie's side. So I'd say no coach is getting the better end of this deal right now.
A little bit, but I'm surprised that this tri-lane has gone the way it's gone.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
I think the decision by Sabin to go with Ice Vortex instead of going with chilling with Cold Feet, which is the thing that you're always tempted to do, right? Because Cold Feet's his big stun. Actually, it was a wonderful decision because it slows down the team enough that Mercury is able to get in there with Chilling Touch and really do lots of damage. And it actually increases magic damage, so it doesn't really matter that much. But.
Well, yeah, I was going to say it does increase magic damage. They don't have magic damage besides
and
the
this is
Chilling
interesting.
Touch.
Bad J is maxing Upheaval. Oh, Mercury's going to be in trouble here. The ward is actually too far away. Upheaval does go down. They're going to go for G-Man again, and if the AA was here, they'd get him no problem. Here's the slow. They might get him anyways. Oh no, but Mercury's in the ward, and he goes down. That's big, but they are going to get G-Man though. That's good for the supports. They're going to get a lot of levels out of that. Little bit of a misplay by Mercury. He should have figured that wards are going down when he saw only 1 on the support, or 0 on the support actually. But
not what you want to see, but certainly not a bad deal.
We see K-Sig sitting on, well, now no gold because he gets his boots up. How's this Void doing top? Look, he's got Chrono. He's almost level 7. Doing fine. Gonna have his boots pretty soon.
He has boots. I assume you mean treads?
Yeah, treads. I'm sorry. Renix, what is he doing? He is rotating. No, he's gonna stay mid.
We have a Killbot, possibly another Mercury about to go down.
Mercury does go down. Yep. They do get the Viper first, though. Man, too many kills going on right now. 8 kills in 8 minutes.
I love it.
It's fun. I'll have to just stare at the minimap from now on. But I think that actually favors NooBie. They get the kill on the farming Viper first, and I assume Weaver got the kill, right? Let's take a look. Yeah, Weaver's getting all the kills down here.
Yep.
So. But meanwhile, quietly, Doom's at 40 last hits and 11 denies.
You almost have it.
And so, despite his domination, he's not rushing a Midas. He went for phase boots first. I think he could go mech. Like, that's certainly a thing, especially if Viper's not having a great game. I think Viper's having a fine game. It's not a great game, but it's a fine game. Yeah. But we'll see. If they do get the mech early, I mean, you're talking 11.
Oh no, the mech's going on Vengeful for NC, by the way.
What?
Vengeful's got the play now. Oh, Bad J's in a bad position. Are they going to catch him? They are. Oh, this is just a dead.
And he doesn't have a tree to eat his way out. He's stuck.
That's a little too greedy, a little bit of a mistake. Mercury, is he going to go for this? RC's here. If they get a stun on him, he's in a lot of trouble. Oh, they might be able to... Oh, they get the dust off. Are they going to dive? G-Man really wants to. Is he out too far? He might be. Oh, yeah. Oh, they get the stun. Is there a ward there? There must be a ward.
Dust.
It looks like Mercury's going to go down. Oh, the dust. That's right.
Yep.
Slight misplay from him there, and that's going to be 4-6. No coach taking the lead. Had the lead, but now furthering their lead. And it looks like it's going to be drums first on Doom. This is a fighting game, as we can see, and drums are always a good fighting item. He's keeping Void very far back from the lane. But you know what? I bet if the supports TP'd top here, they could get a kill on Doom.
I don't think they don't. I guess they have Chrono to lock him down.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing to burn a Chrono to take out a Doom at this point, but
no, not at
I
all.
think he's too big.
He does have Doom as well, so...
Yeah.
Is RC really gonna... No, he thinks about going on Bad J, I assume. Maybe he's just zoning out, I don't know. A lot of damage being taken by the Radiant right here. Wow. Are they gonna go for Sabin? They might. These wards don't give any vision, remember, so...
We've got a Chrono TPN coming, though.
Yep, there it is. What happened? He stopped. Oh, this is going to be a big mistake if they can't get a kill here. They are going to get the support, but that's not enough. Mercury's going to take a lot of damage. And now Void can come in. He's still got the Chrono. Does he have enough mana? He does have mana. He's going to drop it on K6, I assume. Is he going to do it? He's thinking about it. He does get the Chrono, and he gets 3. K6 walk back into it, but he's not going to be able to do any damage. Sabin taking tons of damage, and Invaders comes in with the Ghosts flying in. There goes the Ancient Apparition. There goes Crowbar as well on the Void. That's 3 for 1 and only a support kill.
That was really good for no coach.
Yes, wonderful rotation by Invaders to get in the backside and neutralize the supports of NooBie. And Doom was used there. I did not see who got doomed, but it
was on the Razor who dropped pretty fast.
Bad J, what is he doing? They know he's here. He's going to die.
Right now.
K6 taking a lot of damage though.
This
Mercury's in
is
trouble.
surprisingly effective.
Wow.
K-Stigs
might die. Boy goes in immediately. Oh, he's got his rocks. He drops the rocks down. There's going to be K6. Are they going to be able to get RC? No. Crowbar's in trouble. He's walking out. He's going to be able to get out, though. He's hiding. Oh, he gets taken down. But no, the Razor comes in. G-Man's going to go down. He's level 6. He does not. Oh, no, he just got the man. He got the man half a second before he died. But are they going to be able to get kill loss in the back end? I don't think so. He's moving too quickly. The Wraith King, meanwhile, where did he go? He's dead.
He's dead.
Radiant's bottom tower has been disowned.
Did he not? I thought he had enough mana for reincarnation there.
It shows that he did. I'm not at all sure what happened.
Huh, that was very interesting. I might actually go back and watch that because I thought he got the mana at like the last second.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened, but that was a great turnaround from NooBie. They are back in the game. Great execution from Bad J. I thought it was stupid, frankly, but that really turned out well for him.
Truthfully, he got incredibly lucky that he hit level 6 halfway through that fight and was able to get his rocks down.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
I mean, no coach still in the lead, KD. Let's take a look at net worth really quick. The Doom is, holy crap, he's ahead. 5,000 compared to the 3,300 on the Razor by Renix. Tons of gold, and it's going to be tower gold. They do have 1 tower down compared to 0 for the Radiant. Rotations through the jungle. Are they going to catch anyone? That's the question. They might be able to catch the supports here. Did anyone see anyone there? I don't think so. That's a dire ward. Oh, they're going to get Renix. This is big. Are they actually no? Are they going to be able to get him? RC's not in range for the stun. The wave of terror comes out, but he's now underneath his tower. Void goes down again. I missed it. Did Doom burn his Doom? Yes, he did.
Mid tower could use a hand.
What is this weapon on this Doom? Genuine Blade of Soul Hunger.
That was a really good deny from Razor there. I do not like this play from Mercury. He's being too aggressive when he has no HP.
Yeah, that Crypt Swarm could have killed him, I think.
It would have been close.
Level 4 Crypt Swarm with a level 4 Witchcraft? That's terrifying. getting a lot of health up from Bad J, and his golems are up in 15 seconds, which is going to be really big. The ultimate Ice Blast is going to be up as well, so now would be a good time to fight. Does Void
Radiant's
have
top
Chrono?
tower's in
It
bad
does.
shape.
Top tower, however, is going to go the way of Kilowas. That's very nice
The
for him. So
Radiant
he is
lost
rich.
the
He's got
top
Blink
tower.
on Doom. That's wonderful. He can blink in and get the Doom off on either the Weaver or possibly, I don't know, maybe. Actually, at this point, I think you Doom the Faceless Void every time.
Yeah, I think there's no question there. So yeah, No Coach just dropped 3 towers in about 4 minutes. Their gold advantage has skyrocketed.
Yeah, let's take a quick look at that, actually. About, what was that, 7,500 gold now for No Coach. And if we take a look at XP, about 5,000. Oh, big fight going on in the middle. Missed it. Looks like G-Man went down, but he does get a stun off and save, and it's going to be enough. Wow, what is it even called? Upheaval is doing tons of damage. Invaders does come in and pop off his level 2 ult, though. Is it going to be enough? The rocks come down. Oh, but he dodges it with his Yule Scepter. Wonderful play. That golem's going to go down fast. The Doom goes out on Mercury. This is huge. He's going to go down, no question. Are they going to be able to get Renix? They have no stuns right now, but do they have Viper ultimate? No, Viper doesn't have enough mana, and it's on cooldown. Lots of damage coming on Renix, and that's going to be a really fast Invaders. He does have a Crypt Swarm up. Is he going to be able to get him? He's thinking about it. Which way is he going to go? Gets to a Crypt Swarm, and he goes down. Actually, looks like Doom's able to kill Warlock as well, so that's 3 for 0. And no tower.
4, because Void dropped and is just back, right?
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Maybe. I mean, he does have full mana and health, which suggests that he was not alive during that fight.
Yeah.
Radiant's
So yeah,
mid
that was a
tower's
big
coming
fight for No Coach. They did really well.
Yeah, that was a wonderful fight by them.
The upheaval is definitely doing a lot more work than I was expecting. I don't know, like it's usually a spell I underestimate, but not by this much, I feel like.
I feel like the problem was, in earlier fights, it did a lot more because it took longer to kill people, right? If you could slow down the Viper, keep him out of range, if you could slow down the Doom. But now they're killing people so quickly that it just takes too long for upheaval to get working. Mercury is in here now on Invaders, who does have his silence at level 2, so that's kind of scary. But
So Razor finally picks up his ultimate. He hasn't had it at level up to 9. He leveled it 10, 11, kind of like you see on Darkseers sometimes, because the level 1 Darkseer ult is just too short of duration.
yeah,
So
take a look at let's look at kill death right now. We see 4-0 on Doom, 4-0 on the Death Prophet, and that's huge. Those guys are swimming in money. And if we take a look at their items, actually, this is going to be a fight mid in a second. Upheaval immediately goes down. Void's here, ready to leap it. Excuse me. It looks like they might just let this tower drop. It looks like they don't even want to defend it.
having technical difficulties.
Void leaps
The
in,
Dire
gets a
winning
bash,
fortified their
gets a Crypt Swarm
structures.
on him, and gets silenced. That he was
Radiant's
about to
top
leap in
tower's
Chrono there, so that was
taking
really big.
Dire's
They're
mid
going to go to this tower.
won't
But it took
last
a little
much
longer.
Hope
They're
the
actually going to
Dire
take...
weren't
Oh
partial
man,
to
this
that
top tower
mid
might
tower.
actually go down for the
Radiant's
Radiant.
gone and
They
fortified
fortify. They're
their
going to come in. They
structures.
TP in the
Radiant's
Razor
top tower's
and the
hurt.
Void. And Chrono comes off. He gets 2. There's going to be an AA ultimate coming in. K-Sigs and G-Man hit. G-Man's going to go down, no question. But Doom does come out on him. Oh, he just melts. And fight lost. Mercury knows there's no Doom available, but he might just die.
I mean,
He
they've
is
got
under a
the-
ward. Oh
yeah.
no, the wards get him again. That's 2 for nothing, and that was a Chrono spent for that. Blink in by Doom.
Yep.
He wants to go for more. He tries to get Bad Jade, not gonna be enough, but he's so tanky. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And he's going straight for Assault Curus.
The
Oh, and
Dire
Invaders
bad
gets
knew
Razor. I
something
didn't even
about
see
that
that fight
bottom
happening.
tower.
K-Sticks
Ultimate-
is about to drop 2.
Ultimate pop.
Radiant's
Saban's going to go
top
down here.
tower's
This might be
bad
5,
shape.
but it doesn't even matter. They're just going for the tier 2 here. They
Guess
can
what's
quickly
happening
rotate to the
Dire's
middle.
bottom tower.
And I
I
just
think
want to
they
point
go
out
high
really
ground
quickly that
for
the
the
supports for No Coach are doing a wonderful job of getting down the Sentry Wards before the fights in great positions so that their team is just able to go in and clean up. I mean, Weaver's unable to do anything. The AA Blast does come out. He's trying to hit RC here, but he misses. RC is going to survive, and I think that's only a level 1 AA Blast as well. It is. He's only level 7. So yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about, and I don't know if you agree with me, but I feel like right now, NooBie you're kind of seeing the weakness of their lineup. They need more farm on Weaver for him to really start doing damage. He only does 89 or 95 damage.
Yeah.
Void hits like nothing, 103.
Yeah. So if we talk about timings for a little bit, we would expect a tier 1 Weaver right now to be at least very close to his Lincoln Sphere at 19 minutes. Frankly, it'd be a little late if he didn't already have it, and this Weaver is a long ways from that. The Void, he doesn't even have he doesn't have Mask of Madness yet. He's kind of close, but at 19 minutes he has no damage items, and if he drops a Chrono, it's just not scary right now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore, and that's the problem. Is if they had, I guess they have the Warlock, which does a lot of damage, but they don't have a Lion or a Lina that does big nukes. And would have protected that tri lane, and their carriers are kind of late bloomers, like you said. Whereas the Death Prophet is just eating through people with her level 2 ultimate. Even G-Man is doing a lot of damage with his crit. So they're just going to go in here. This is going to be, I believe she has her ultimate available. She does. She might not pop it.
No, if the team fight happens, I think she pops it, but I think they save it. See, I'd be wanting to save it for high ground.
There goes the Chrono. They're going to go straight on invaders. They have to kill it fast. There come the rocks. Oh, the swap out is wonderful, and she uses herself. She's going to live no problem. G-Man might go down, but it doesn't matter because he's got his ultimate available.
Yeah.
Bad J just melts. Or not Bad J, but meanwhile, Killwas in the back is just melting people. Saban's going to go down as well. There goes Mercury. That's 5 dead. Team wipe indeed, and that's going to be the tower, probably the tier 3, and I think at this point, there's
they
the GG.
may not. They called the GG. I agree with that. I don't see a way to turn that around easily.
I agree as well.
Chalk it up for the dire.
So that's going to be it for game number 1.
Do we have a game number 2?
We do have a game number 2. Again, I think that the tri-lane even went better than I think they could have expected. Yeah. They got 2 kills early. That was wonderful. But even then, it just wasn't enough to put them over the top. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching game number 1. If you stay tuned, game number 2 will be up in just a second.